Alright, let's do this. Hello everybody, JadeArrow here, and we are about to spectate a 4v4 expert team game. This is on Nomad, and I love Nomad. As I've said in previous videos, Nomad is one of my favorite maps to play on, right up there with Green Arabia. So to introduce the teams, in the blue, playing as the Portuguese, we have Onctrum, and his teammate in the yellow, playing as the Aztecs, is the Viper. And in the orange, playing as the Incas, we have Project Belgium, and in the gray, playing as the Mongols, we have Rubenstock. And that is Team 1. And since this is Nomad, I really don't have an easy way of saying like the North against the South or the East against the West, so we're just going to go with Team 1 against Team 2. And Team 2, playing in the red as the Burmese, we have You Are Social, which I believe this is a Smurf. I believe this is Vivi. This is one of his Smurf accounts, but I could be wrong about that. He is one of the Chinese players. And he is 2K1. I'm pretty sure this is Vivi, but I might be wrong about that. And he is right next to Rubenstock, but his other teammates, if I can find them, okay, here we go. Yo is playing in the green as the Goths, and then we have Turks in the teal. That's DS. And Lix is playing in the purple magenta color as the Spanish. So, for the most part, I think these are very strong civilizations for all the players here. Except for maybe Onctrum. Portuguese don't really have a whole lot to offer in Nomad. And this is kind of a questionable spot for Lix. And he did do this for the deer and for the boars that are around. However, I think maybe up here probably would have been better. But seeing as how he doesn't have any sheep until just now, which are probably just going to get stolen by Rubenstock, but seeing as how he didn't have any sheep, he wants the deer right under his town center so he can start collecting food as fast as possible. But in terms of the civs here, I think these are all very strong civs for late game. I think the Goths for Yo, definitely not going to offer much unless he goes into a full boom, gets up to the Imperial Age, and gets that Huskarl spam. And fortunately for him, he is all by himself on this part of the map. He's got nobody else even around him. He's got he's got at least 2 gold piles nearby. Stone, he really doesn't have anything in terms of stone. That's pretty close. The closest stone's actually over here, but he's got plenty of stone over here you can go for. He's got a lot of options, and Yo is going to have a free boom this game, which is going to be so nice for him. And actually same goes for DS. He's also all by himself, and Yo and DS basically have this entire left side of the map to themselves. And it's going to be a fight between everybody else. And Viper and Project Belgium are kind of stuck in the middle of this. They're right in between Lix and DS on the left side here, and they have Red on this side. But I think Red and Gray are going to be in a 1v1 for a big part of this. They can wall themselves off if they want to go for 1v1. And it looks like Rubenstock wants this to happen. He is walling off Red onto his own side of the map. So if Rubenstock wins this 1v1, then Red's gonna have nowhere to run. He's gonna have to run all the way around here. And if Rubenstock continues these walls, there's not gonna be anywhere for Red to go. But that's only if he wins the 1v1. And Burmese, they really don't have a whole lot. Their infantry do get more attack per age, but that's really not all that helpful in the early game. It's more of a late game thing where they can go into their champions, which are very strong. They have +7 attack, which is the second most in the game, right behind the Aztecs. So that 1v1 is going to be a little interesting. I think Project Belgium's probably going to have the upper hand here. Both of them are very strong unique units. The Mangudai are pretty strong in the Imperial Age. Castle Age, they do the job, but they're not overly great. Burmese, they're really strong right out of the gate, and then start to taper off a little bit in the Imperial Age. And Viper being the Aztecs, I think is going to be really key to taking over Lix and Red. Because if he can get up to Eagles, then he can go raid. And really none of these civs are going to be super weak to Eagles. Most of them being gunpowder, actually. Except for maybe the Goths. But so the Eagles will die to that, but they're still great at raiding. Having +8 attack when fully upgraded, they are absolutely amazing. And Eagle Warrior is one of my favorite units in the game. And Rubenstock trying to get a cheeky little wall off here, and he's actually going to succeed in being super annoying with this villager. Rubenstock's just being a pest right now. He's walling off this stone. And this villager is going to die, sure. But this stone mine is going to be so inefficient. What the heck is going... You see that? That villager's mining through the wall. Hold on, I want to see if he does that again. No, I don't think so. He's going over to build a mine. Okay. Wall hacks there. Turning on no clip. Look at that, she's doing it again. I mean, yeah, there's a little gap in between there, but how are you going to get the stone through there? You're going to have to, like... It's going to have to, like, pick the stone away, reach your hand through it, grab the rock, throw it over the palisade, and then catch it. That's so inefficient, lady. But, I mean, go for it. Sure, be whatever help you can be to your civilization. And Viper was up to Feudal Age way quick. And he does have very nice dock spots here. And he gets a head start on these fire galleys. And he's headed straight over here, which there's really nothing over here. This is all their team. Red does not have a dock down here. So the fire galleys going this way aren't going to be very useful at all. He really needs to go up towards Lix. But the thing for Lix is he's going to be wanting to go conquistadors. But he's not really able to do that because this is the only stone that he has. It was right here, and that's right next to Project Belgium and Viper. He's going to have to go all the way over to DS somewhere to get stone. And DS has claimed this stone. Lix is going to share, I guess. But there's really no other stone for miles around except for way down here, which really isn't at all close. So he's going to have a bit of a struggle getting the castle and getting his conquistadors out. He might consider just buying his castle, honestly. But Lix is going to be the first one up to Castle Age. And I'm curious to see what he does with that. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go... He's probably just going to work on his economy. He's not going to have the stone for a castle. But he might just buy it. And Viper with these fire galleys could actually be annoying with this mine and take out villagers. And that would further prevent Lix from getting his castle. And Viper saw that, and surely he thinks, okay, if he's way out here getting stone, that means he doesn't have any stone by his base. So we should probably pressure that. And yeah, he's turning right back around with that fire galley. And he's gonna hit this mine. And can he get a vill here? Yeah, he's gonna get a vill here. Might get 2. But damage is done there. And Licks, now up to the castle age, only has enough stone for a town center. He's gonna need to buy more if he wants to have any chance at that. He was forced into this watchtower, so that further hurt his stone, and we're not gonna see conquistadors from him for quite a while. Now, Red is walled off Project Belgium here, and actually his walled Angstrom out. So Angstrom's kind of all on his own here. And if he wants to get in the game, he's going to have to take these walls out. Really isn't going to be too much of a problem. But in the meantime, Rubenstock, he's built some towers here. He's forced Red away. And Red's kind of just back here. And really can't do a whole lot from back here. He's on his way to Castle Age. And going to be saving up for the castle to get the Aram buyout. But he might decide to focus on his economy instead. Maybe put some town centers down on these stones. He kind of has all the stones to himself over here. All the stones seem to be on this side of the map. That's actually where most of the minerals are. So a lot of map control is going to be focused on this side. And right now I think it's Team 2 that has the advantage with that, but it's really going to matter in the Imperial Age. Not sure how that tower got up there. I think that town center was just put up. But that's annoying, not really going to do a whole lot of damage. And with Red having the water control in the middle, Red and Teal here, there's really not much that Viper's team can do in the middle here. I was thinking maybe they could try transporting over here, doing some kind of forward landing, but with the lack of map control in the middle there, it's not really going to be possible. But for the time being, Viper, he's on 1 TC. And that's it. And he's going double Monastery Monks against these Janissaries. And that is really nice, with 8 range on the Janissaries and the Monks having 9. They do outrange the Janissaries barely. And just 1 or 2 conversions could be disastrous and could take out this whole army. And with 4 monks, he should be able to deal with this just fine. Ooh, castle going up there for Red. Angstrom is going to be forced away. He hasn't reacted to this. 2 villagers gone down. And oh no, Rubenstock is just trapped here. And there's nothing he can do. These vills are going to go down. So Red's really pulling his weight here. He's held on in his base. He's really being annoying to Angstrom and Rubenstock here. And he's holding on water as well.
Being rushed.
Arambi are now starting to come out. And I'm not really sure what he can do with those. I think maybe he's going to try and go towards Rubenstock. Rubenstock's score is really low right now. He's being focused by Teal, he's being focused by Red. These Arambi, I mean, if they can get in, they can do a lot of damage, but Rubenstock now up to Castle Age, and he doesn't have enough for castle of his own, but he can start to move out and build town centers elsewhere. Lix has finally gotten onto some stone with that town center, and he's coming forward to build his castle. And you can tell he wants to drop it right on Viper here. He might actually consider just going forward and putting it right in between all these players. But I think that's a little ambitious. Maybe just putting it right here is good enough. Might just put it back here. Yeah. Okay. Putting his castle right here denies stone from Viper. And these monks aren't going to be able to get enough conversions to stop this. So this castle will go up. The conquistadors will be coming out. And Viper's got to be careful or he's going to lose those monks. So this is good pressure from Lix and DS here. This is looking really good for their team. They're applying pressure, keeping all 4 of these players kind of stuck here. Viper, his economy's not too great at the moment. He's only got 42 villagers. And Anktrum's cut off from the rest of his team. He can't do anything. He's gonna die. And he's got the most villagers for his team, surprisingly. But he's cut off. There's nothing he can do. He can't help his team. He can't get any help from his team. And Rubenstock's just really... not really dead, but there's not a whole lot he can do in his situation. I think Project Belgium, it's kind of all on him right now. But yeah, this is looking really good. Yo, he's got a free boom down here. How many GCs is he on right now? He's on 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 for now. But still, 4 TCs, that's crazy. I mean, I usually go for 4 TCs in Nomad too, so I guess that's not too crazy. I do like... Okay, I do have a certain strategy I go for on Nomad, is the 4 TC boom. And what I'll do is have like 4 villagers on gold when I start advancing to the castle age, and then with them on gold buy 100 stone as fast as I can, so I have 300 stone, and then put down 3 TCs. That's just what I like doing. Feel comfortable doing that. And it is kind of a struggle to initially keep all 4 of them going and keeping constant vill production, but once you get enough farms down and if you can keep your fish alive, then you can get a free boom basically. Nice. Nice shot, Project Belgium. Good, forcing those villagers away. But 3 monasteries from Lix. He's going full into this. He's not going for conquistadors. He's made none. And that's because Viper, with his monks, can just convert those. Well, Viper going to be first to the Imperial Age for his team. And what can he do with that? He's got the eco. He can go with a few eagles. And the eagles could destroy these monks. But other than that, there's really not a whole lot he can do. And I think this free boom that DS and Yo have is just gonna steamroll. It's gonna let them destroy the other team. I think if they didn't have that, this would be a lot more even. But because of that, I really don't see a chance for Viper's team over here. Viper getting block printing. That's going to give his monks 3 more range. And he's just going full monastery here. Against this many Janissaries, though, I mean, in equal number, the monks will win that. but there's quite a few Janissaries here. And he does have 75 HP now. The bonus for Aztecs is that every monk upgrade they get gives their monks plus 5 HP. And ooh, Viper converted Bombard Cannon there. He went for a shot on the Trebuchet. I would have shot for the Janissaries, but he's getting conversions still. And so far he's managed to push back. And this is looking quite good for him, actually. He ranges these Bombard Cannons. And DS does not have artillery, which gives his Bombard Cannons 2 more range. He hasn't got that upgrade yet. So Viper is equal to the range of these things. And okay, I don't know what's going on with this monk, but it seems like his Bombard Cannon's hitting him straight in the face and he's not taking any damage. And Viper might just convert these Trebs. But the problem is Turks get free Light Cav and Hussar upgrades. So, wow, look at that. That monk only took half HP from this Bombard Cannon. And he converted the Bombard Cannon. He's gonna kill one Treb. Can he hit these Janissary? Nope, Bombard Cannon's gonna go down. And look at these conversions from Viper. He is just getting all the conversions. And this is just not going well for DS. He's trying, but these monks are just so strong. But now he's in here with the Janissary. Now he'll start taking out the monks. And Viper's working with what he has here. He's really trying. He's getting quite a lot of conversions, actually. I don't know about this fight. He's lost his monks. And more monks are coming out. And I think Viper's just going to hold on. This Hussar spam from DS, though, could just overwhelm him. Angtrum's really not doing a whole lot. He really can't fight this. It's barracks from Yo. Yo's up to the Imperial Age. He's going to have Anarchy. He already has Anarchy. These Huskarls are coming out. And yeah, the organ guns will do decent against the Huskarls, but in the numbers that they're going to be in, he's not going to stand a chance. I think Angtrum's just going to be crushed. And Rubenstock, he's still running around here, but this castle from Red, going to destroy that part of his eco. And he's got quite a few conversions on these Arabai, actually. Oh yeah. With Lix and Red working together, Lix is just kind of towered through his base here. It's kind of funny. But I think Gray is pretty out of the game at this point. And Angtrum is going to be. I think he's going to put up as much of a defense as he can, but there's just going to be too many Huskarls. Oh, okay, Project Belgium's adding pikemen, and this is going to be really nice. So they'll be able to fend off these Hussar, while the monks can convert the... Oh. He shot with that Bombard Cannon, converted it, and then killed it. So these monks will convert the Janissaries. The pikemen will kill the Hussar, and I think they'll be able to hold on. The problem is, Yo and DS have such an economy. 130 vils for Yo, 100 for DS. That I think they'll be able to defend, but they have no way of pushing. Yeah, this is looking kind of rough for them. And Project Belgium's got his economy going. But Angtrum has 100 villagers. But with, yeah. With these Huskarl, it's gonna be really difficult. I think once you let the Goths player get to this point with this economy, it's gonna be very difficult. think, yeah, there's not going to be a whole lot they can do. I mean, if the Viper can get a castle and get Jaguar warriors out, maybe they'll have a chance. But with his economy, he is not set up for that. He is set up for monks, and only monks. There's really not much else he can do. And I'm not really sure where he's getting all this gold from. Where is he getting all his gold? I don't know. He's got 7 gold miners out here somewhere. But I don't know where that is. Curious. Oh, there they are. They're over here. How did he get over here? Oh, he just walked across. Duh. And Onctrum is calling the GG. He is calling it. With these Huskarl everywhere, nothing you can do. And they are calling it. And the funny thing is, Viper's actually pushing in here, but all by himself, yeah, there's nothing he can do. And that is the game. This really wasn't bad. I mean, Viper held on with his monks just fine and used them to great use, but I think Rubenstock just got sandwiched and crushed. And once Yo got up to this point with his Huskarl, there's nothing they can do to stop it. So well done. Good game. And that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you amazing people, and I'll see you all in the next one.